If you want to truly succeed on Etsy and be happy while doing it, avoid these 4 mistakes. The first mistake is comparing yourself to other sellers. We waste positive energy focusing on other people's shops and success rather than our own. I'm guilty of falling into this trap. It's easy to follow shops who have opened around the same time as you, but seem to be having more success than your shop. But what benefit does it do for your own success to check in on how many daily sales they are having or new reviews they are receiving? It does nothing other than weigh you down mentally and distract you from working towards your own goals. In the past, I would follow other shops and think to myself, if I were just making as many daily sales as them, then I would be happy and satisfied with my progress. What's interesting though is enough isn't ever enough. I've learned from experience that humans are never really satisfied with where they are. We always want more, so stop following other shops and thinking that once you're on their level of success, you will be happy, because the truth is, you probably won't be. I understand that you can use comparison as a form of motivation, but more often than not, you'll find yourself feeling down instead. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself with who you were yesterday and always strive to become a better you. I've said this before and I'll say it again, your biggest competitor should be yourself. Work on improving yourself and your skill set, and then your business will follow. If you always waste time comparing yourself to others, you can miss out on what you can bring to the world. Stop wasting time wishing and wanting to be like others, and start spending your time building upon and improving yourself. The next mistake you want to avoid is focusing on the wrong things. To-do lists, tedious tasks, and creating a busy but unproductive schedule can prevent us from really focusing on the steps that will grow ourselves and our businesses. It is very easy to stay busy all day long doing things that only maintain and not scale your business. Ask yourself during your day, am I staying busy or productive? Will my smaller goals for the day bring me closer to accomplishing my bigger goals? There are many ways to be productive, but there is only one of you. Taking care of yourself and attending to your priorities is personal. Become a pro at it. If we are not intentional with our time or not focused on the priorities of the day, it is easy to stay busy but not productive. To be honest, the most important thing you can do to grow your Etsy shop is to create new high quality listings following the proven methods I share here on my channel. There are 24 hours in a day, and it's entirely up to you how you spend each one of those hours. Great success will come once you figure out how to master time. I'm not saying you need to be working nonstop and productively all 24 hours, but being intentional and prioritizing productive steps to create automated systems will enable you to have more time to do what you want. I don't know about you, but I work so I can do the things I want to do, and I've chosen to do print on demand because it allows me to have more time. I no longer only make money when I'm clocked in, and because of this, the more productive I am and the more I focus on the right things in my day, the better my business will do and the more time I will have to do what I want. It's an extremely motivating cycle. The next mistake is copying other sellers. Here's the bottom line. If you are copying another seller, you are too late. You need to bring something new and unique to the Etsy marketplace. Yes, you still need to do your trend research and understand what is working and selling, but after doing so, you then need to trend combine and create something different that will stand out based on the research you have done. Sadly, a ton of copying and stealing happens on Etsy. If you really want to succeed, you need to stand out and create something new and different. There is a huge difference between inspiration and plagiarism. If you copy another best-selling design, why would a customer purchase your listing that isn't a bestseller and has no reviews over the original listing with the bestseller badge and 100+ reviews? They won't. So how do you trend research to come up with a best-selling idea? There are a ton of methods you can follow, but one easy one is to find 2 to 3 trending themes, fonts, color schemes, and or graphics, and use your creative mind to design something incorporating all 3 trends into one design. If you're copying other sellers, you will have a hard time finding success. Next, you want to avoid quitting too soon. If you knew you were one design or listing away from having a breakthrough with your shop, would this change the way you designed and created listings? This could easily be you, so don't quit too soon unless you want to miss out on a great opportunity. It would have been extremely easy for me to throw in the towel after a few months of starting out. I went a few months without getting my first organic sale, and even after that, it took more time to consistently start making daily sales. I decided in the beginning that quitting wasn't an option and that I had to do whatever it took and stay in it for as long as needed until it worked. Man, if I would have quit a few months in, I would have missed out on a lot of incredible experiences because selling on Etsy has allowed me to make money from anywhere in the world and do so on my own schedule. What is your why? Why are you doing this and what keeps you going? You need to figure out your why and decide today that quitting isn't an option. I promise from experience that all of the hard days will be worth it. Nothing worthwhile comes easy, so be willing to put in the work. I hear very often it's too saturated to sell on Etsy or it's not possible to make any money on Etsy. Let me tell you this, that is not true. There's room for you and there is no reason why you can't be a top seller on Etsy if you are willing to do what it takes. There are so many resources out there to help you get there, but if you quit too soon, you might miss out on an incredible opportunity that could really change your life. Because you watched this video, I think you would like this interview I did with a fellow Etsy seller, Cassie Johnson. She shares how print on demand gave her financial freedom, and it's all because she put in the hard work and didn't quit. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on new videos that will help take your Etsy shop from a hobby to a full-time job. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.